First of all, welcome to the channel, and thank you for stopping by. When time permits, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. We are in the Pittstown State Forest, Pittstown, New York. I've seen on one of the message boards that they've been improving the roads that connect the Pittstown State Forest to the Grafton State Forest and then eventually on to the Grafton State Park. So I'm going to pop up here and check both those roads and see how they look. They were logging up here for the past couple of years, and it's been pretty much impassable for one of the roads to Grafton, and the other road, while they weren't logging on it, has always been really rough. It's actually the road I broke my leg on a year and a half ago. Beautiful, beautiful trees here late in October. It's been a little bit warm, so they're a bit behind, but it still looks pretty good. All right, this should be the old logging road. All right, so it's a lot better than it was. That used to be a complete ravine, and there was no real way across because there's a creek there, but this has all been smoothed. It definitely does not look, well, for my skill set, it does not look ADV bike friendly. It definitely looks more along the lines of bring your dual sport or your dirt bike. So let's check the other one. Yeah, this was always had hundreds of logs waiting for trucks that they pulled out of there. And the way they blocked it was they built, or they dug a ravine on this side, and when you got to the Grafton side, they dropped trees. So you would go down the trail about a half a mile, and then all of a sudden it would just be, you know, trees that wide, just a dozen of them felled to keep you from getting in there. So only the truly dedicated would go bushwhacking through the woods. And if you can see into the woods here, it's a lot of trees. It wouldn't be fun trying to get through it. There's just too many of them too close. So now it's a gravel road. Holy shoot. I mean, there are campsites up here that you were supposed to be able to get to with a car that you really couldn't. So I guess for car campers, this is going to be an improvement. And the gravel makes it nice for higher speed, more flowy riding of your bike. One of those tiny little campsites. Ooh, 25-mile-an-hour speed limit. But yeah, you were never going to hit 25 before, and now you're, oops, going a little bit too fast because they smoothed it so much. Should be raising the speed limit. There we go. Looks like that's as far as they went. This is more like the road used to look. Not terribly deep puddles usually, but very, very rocky. Oop, big rocks. I guess it makes sense not to come all this way because now we're getting into private property, residential areas. Not muddy at all. Definitely a firm rock base here. If I remember correctly, though, I'm coming up to a relatively steep downhill that's, I imagine, covered with leaves. Well, getting to use my skid plate anyway, which is good. That's why I bought it. Yeah, I hate things like this. It's in no way dangerous if there's no leaves on it. It's just fun. But this is like, if I lock up my wheel, I'm just going to slide like I'm on ice because the leaves are just going to all give way and I'm going to go right over the rocks.